One more week of the NFL season. Let's rank how these teams did. Wow, self-explanatory, I think. Crazy, insane, absolutely batshit. I never saw coming seasons. There's exceeded expectations, met my expectations, a bad season, and then an awful season. I'm not gonna show any favorite to. Do I want to jump around? Do I want to pick one team? I think let's get a wow in there. Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, wow. Liam Cohen's first year with this team, he's looking like an offensive genius. Trevor Lawrence had, the last 2 weeks of the fantasy football playoffs, he had like 92 points across 2 games or some shit. Like, he's going insane. Same thing with Brock Purdy. I'm going to put another team in wow. I think these are the 3 wow teams. Well, I'm not going to say 3, but these are 3 of the wow teams. Each and every single one, exceeded my expectations through the roof. I thought this was maybe a 9-win team. I thought with all the injuries, I thought there was a chance they could I thought that there was a chance 49ers missed the playoffs, fighting for the number 1 seed. I saw this team making the playoffs. I did not see them getting the 1 seed or being the 1 seed. Now these 2 teams fighting for the 1 seed. I think give me San Fran. If San Fran gets the 1 seed, in my opinion, Shanahan's the coach of the year, and I don't think it's even close. I think there's, I don't want to jump around. We'll get there, right? I think the Saints absolutely exceeded expectations the last half of the season. The first half, it was atrocious, awful. Spencer Rattler is, it looks like Tyler Shuck's your guy, right? But now I'm intrigued if they're going to bring Tyler Shuck into the next season as the starting quarterback. I wonder if they draft a guy. I really don't know. Do they draft a quarterback or are they rolling with Shuck? Either way, Shuck was looking like an above average starter the last half of the season, especially with Olave. He was putting up Pro Bowl numbers. Another offseason with Kellen Moore, who knows? I think the Dolphins met my expectations. I think it's unfortunate that Tyreek Hill got injured. I don't know how much better this is going to be. This is going to sound blasphemous. I don't know how much better they would be with Tyreek because I don't think it's a weapons issue. Darren Waller's been in a welcomed addition, and Devon Achane has had another great year. We know this. Tua, I don't think Tua's your guy. I really don't, but he's not bad enough to where I don't know. I think Tua needs a fresh start. I don't think this is the place. I think there's too much hate on him. I think he gets blamed for everything when it's not everything's his fault. Yeah, I had this team little below 500, which is exactly what they are, missing the playoffs. So I'm not exactly surprised. I think the Ravens are having a bad season, even if they do make the playoffs, which I think I lean towards the Ravens over the Steelers. I think they're both not even having the Steelers have met my expectations, right? This is kind of what I expected. A barely above 500 team that might make the playoffs. That's who the Steelers are, right? So there's no surprise there. But the Ravens, I thought were an 11-10 win team, and so they've had a bad season. I still think they can make the playoffs over the Steelers. I would welcome that over the Steelers. But Bengals, bad season. I don't know what else. Why it's a bad season. Joe Burrow barely played. It was just a bad season. It just is what it... I don't think it was an awful season. I just think it was a bad season. Are the Broncos wow, or they exceeded expectations? I don't know if they're wow, because we knew they'd be a good football team. I guess... But I don't think they're that. I'm also a Broncos hater, okay? I'm not a Broncos. I'm not pro Broncos at all. I don't know if... I'll put them right here. They're doing better than I thought. I thought they were going to be like an 11-12 win team, and now they're fighting for the 1 seed. However, I still don't think they're a good football team at all. Oh, no, okay. I don't think they're a bad football team. I know they're good, but they're not competing for a Super Bowl. Bo Nix is not ready to compete for a Super Bowl. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. They have exceeded expectations, I think. I'm not going to say awful because this is kind of who the this is who the Giants are, just kind of a bad football team. But there's a shining light named Jackson Dart on the team. So who knows? They just lost out on the number 1 pick, but they didn't need the number 1 pick because they already had a quarterback. I just want to put the Raiders in awful. Just a mess. You hire Pete Carroll. You get Geno Smith. This is awful season. Do I want to put bad season or awful season? We'll go bad. Awful or bad? Awful. No, because they brought it back at the end. They ended up going like 8-8 or some fucking crazy shit. Bad season, but at the end of the season, they racked up some wins. I think they ended up tying with the Lions, right? Lions are... I don't. I'm not a fan with how Dan Campbell coaches sometimes. I think he's too aggressive on some play calls. I think there's some times where he needs to be a little bit more conservative, but definitely a bad season from the Lions. I mean, this last year, this was a team that has Super Bowl aspirations, and now they were missing the playoffs. So how could they not be bad? I think the Bucks have also had a bad season. Okay. Actually, I never thought the Bucks were like a crazy team. I know John Gruden before the season started was like, "Oh, watch out for the Bucks as a Super Bowl contender." I never thought the Bucks were a Super Bowl contender. I thought they were in contention for the I thought they were in contention to make the playoffs, which I think I want the Panthers to make it. I definitely don't want the Bucks to. I think the Bucks are having a bad season, but I think the Panthers have thoroughly exceeded expectations. They've beat some good teams. They've beat some really good teams. And Bryce Young has been very good. Some weeks he's been very good with Dave Canales. Rico Dowdle, welcome addition. Tate McMillan looking like an alpha one. I mean, I'm excited to see where the team goes in future seasons. I mean, if they're competing for like, this second or third seed by next couple seasons, that'll be pretty interesting to see. But as of now, if they're going to win the NFC South, they'll always be the fourth seed so far. I don't like they're not going to beat the East, West, or North. I say Lions. Rams exceeded expectations. Expectations met. Expectations met, I think. We knew they were a great football team. They've had some bad wins, though. Bad losses. Just lost to the Falcons. I mean, exceed expectations? I don't think so. I think they met expectations. This is kind of a 12-win team that can make the Super Bowl. I think I'm going to still stick with that. The Bears are a wow. I forgot to put the Bears in wow. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? Great season. Tough loss against... Who the fuck did they just lose to? Tough loss, yeah, against the 49ers. It was against the 49ers. But yeah, I mean, a team in the same tier as them. I forgot it. That was it. But yeah, another wow season. Ben Johnson has been fantastic. Caleb has been clutch. He missed DJ Moore in the last play of the game against the 49ers, but that's a tough throw to make. I mean, if you watch it, he was on the complete opposite side of the field. He'd have to throw a crossbody like off his back foot. It just wasn't going to work out. So, I think it says more about, it was just a great game. I mean, I know like on like the stat sheet, it'll count as a loss. These are two teams that are gonna try to compete for the conference. So I think it's appropriate that they're together. I don't want to say bad. Definitely did not exceed expectations. I mean, do we even want to say bad? I think expectations met. They're going to the playoffs. I guess people thought they were gonna be the one seed. Not no. Okay, I'll take off bad season and just put below it. I mean, that makes much more sense. Okay, yeah, I think this makes a lot more sense, but definitely below my expectations. I think the Packers are below expectations also. But Malik Willis? Did he earn himself a starting spot? I mean, he played fantastic. Are you telling me he can't go to the Jets? Like, is that what you're telling me? You're telling me he can't go to the Browns? I mean, he played fantastic. Malik Willis played great. However, below expectations, all the injuries, it's tough. No Micah, all that. Zach Tom, whatever the fuck, right? Even Jordan Love, excuse me. But yeah, Jordan Love has been playing great. Just, he's not there right now, so it's hard to say anything. I don't really know if this team's going to be in the playoffs. I don't have high expectations for them. I don't know if they're a first or second round exit, but I don't see them making the conference championship with this team this banged up. If they were fully healthy, I think they're a favorite to win. However, banged up, not much else you can do. I'm tempted to put Commanders in bad, but I think injuries. But you're also the oldest team in football. I don't know, the oldest team in football and can't do shit. I think it's tough to say bad season because they beat the fucking Cowboys. They lost 14 weeks in a row, but they beat the Cowboys. It makes no fucking sense, right? They lost every single fucking game after. I'm a Cowboys fan. After the Cowboys, they lost every single fucking game. But against the Cowboys, they look like the best team ever made, ever assembled in Avengers history. I don't want to say, bad. You got 3 wins. I got this team as like a 6-win team, so definitely bad. Below expectations are bad. I don't know. They beat the Cowboys, so I think we'll just keep the Raiders down here by themselves. Bills, our expectations met. I think they're exactly where they need to be. They're probably not going to win the East, but they're still a playoff team, still with deep playoff potential. This is pretty much what we expected. I don't think any of us expected the Patriots to be this good this fast. They're kind of like the Spurs of the of the NFL. I mean, is that even a good comparison? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they can compete. I don't know if they can compete for a championship this year. I think they can win a divisional game, make a conference championship. It's going to be tough. We just have to see. They have Diggs as a veteran. I understand that, but May has zero playoff. Trayvon Henderson experience. Trayvon Henderson has zero playoff experience. Vrabel does. There's some Christian Gonzalez zero playoff experience. I mean, there's some young players on this team that haven't played big games. I mean, okay, well, they have played big games this season. They haven't played in the playoffs, so it's gonna be interesting to see. We'll see. I mean, expectations met. I mean, the start of the season, the Falcons, expectations met. I mean, start of the season definitely below, but Kirk Cousins has willed this team to look like a below average playoff team. There's no reason, like, they can't compete with the Bucks, but yeah, I still want the Panthers in. The Browns, probably. I mean, expectations met. I feel like this is kind of what we thought the Browns were. I think Shador's had some good weeks. He's had some bad throws. He's had some great throws. But yeah, I mean, we kind of knew. I mean, I think Kevin Stefanski should be fucking fired immediately. I think Kevin Stefanski needs to be gone. This is not. No, Kevin Stefanski needs to leave. It just needs to be over. It just does. Cowboys. Do I even want to put bad season? I don't. I mean, okay. So I'm a cow. I mean, you make all the trade. You trade Micah. You have such a turbulent offseason. You get Pickens. You trade for Quinn Williams mid-season. You look like a playoff team for 3 weeks. You beat the 2 Super Bowl teams, and then you lose the Vikings and the Lions and the Chargers, and I mean, definitely below expectations. I'll just put them in bad season. I think the Titans. Should we just put bad? I thought the Jets were going to be a little better, so I'll just put them in bad. Did the Titans exceed my expectations? I'd say expectations met. I think Cam Ward exceeded my expectations, but I think overall expectations met. I don't really want to talk about this team. It's a pretty boring team, so we can move on. Bad season from Kansas City, from being a Super Bowl team for 10,000 years to missing the playoffs. It's a bad season. I think the Texans are either exceeded or wow, because they're a lot better than I thought. I thought they're gonna be like a 9-win team that could sneak into the playoffs. I definitely didn't expect the Jaguars to be up here, so it's welcome to see the Texans, rising up to competition. I don't think they're a wow, but they're definitely thoroughly a lot exceeded my expectations. Chargers, I don't know. I think they've exceeded my expectations with all their injuries, and they're still a playoff. I mean, all their injuries, and they're still a playoff team. So I think that alone exceeds my expectations. The Colts, it's so tough. It really is tough. It's expectations met, maybe. I mean, no one thought that Danny Dimes and them were going to do anything. So exceeded my expectations with Danny Dimes, but I mean, the team crumbled. And by the team crumbling, it just kind of went mid. And the team became mid, which is kind of what the Colts were to start the season. So they were already mid and they finished mid. So if you start mid and finish mid, I guess you met expectations, right? Little quick video. Hopefully it wasn't too much. Hopefully it was coherent. Yeah, I'm still here. All right, bye.